Hi, and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today we're going to do a nice gentle class, ideal to help get up and going and ready for the day. So we're going to start the class in sitting on the mat, and then we're going to come round into 4-point kneeling, then down onto our fronts, and then round onto our backs before we finish. So I hope you enjoy the class today. So when you're ready, let's get started. So we're going to start in sitting. So just sitting comfortably on your mat, either legs crossed, legs out in front, however you're comfortable. Just make sure that weight's going evenly down through those sitting bones. We're going to come up nice and tall through that spine. Well done. That chin just gently tucked in. Okay, so we're going to begin with our corkscrew movement. So we're going to have our hands in front. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach those hands up and above your head. And I want you to bring those hands behind your head here. And then we're going to take a big breath in and shrug our shoulders up towards those ears. Good. And then as we breathe out, I want you to sink those shoulder blades down towards your bottom. Keep them down. We're going to reach those hands up and then bring them wide, lowering down. Well done. And again, so we're going to reach up. Bring those hands behind your head. I want you to take a breath in, shrug those shoulders up towards those ears. And as you breathe out, sink the shoulders down, those shoulder blades down towards your bottom. Reach the hands up and then bring them wide. Well done. And again, reaching up. Hands behind your head, breath in, shrug those shoulders up. As you breathe out, sinking those shoulders down. Well done. Reach those hands up and wide as they lower. Well done. And again, reaching up. Hands behind your head, breath in, shrug those shoulders up. As you breathe out, sink those shoulders down, reach the hands up, and lovely as you lower down nice and wide. Well done. One more, reaching up. Hands behind your head. Breath in, shrug those shoulders up. As you breathe out, sink the shoulders down. Well done. Reach the hands up, then coming wide as we lower back down. Well done, relaxing those shoulders. Very good. So we're going to do some little bit of rotation with our spine here. So we're going to bring our arms across in front of our body. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to rotate around with that spine as far as you feel comfortable, and then slowly coming back. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, rotating around and slowly coming back. Well done. And back. Good. And again, rotating around just as far as comfortable and slowly coming back. Well done. Last few. Rotating that spine, just looking around with that head, just following as you rotate around. And back. Well done. And relaxing those shoulders down. Well done. Relax those arms. Okay, so we're going to come round into 4-point kneeling from here. So just round onto all fours, hands just in front of those shoulders here, elbows nice and soft. We're just going to move through our lower backs and just do a few little tail swishes. So we're just going to move that pelvis side to side. So imagine that you've got a tail, a little dog tail, and you're just wagging that tail side to side. So it's just gently moving, just really loosening up through that lower back, which often gets really stiff. So just loosening up through that lower back. Well done. Just swishing side to side with that bottom. Well done. Let's do one more each side and then coming back to that centre. Well done. We're going to keep this back nice and flat, that belly button drawn up towards the spine, and we're going to just extend one leg away along the mat, okay? And I want you just to lift that leg up and then lower it back down. Good. So we're going to breathe out as we lift up, breathe in as we lower. Breathing out, breathing in to lower. Well done. Lifting up and lowering. Good. And down. So really working those bottom muscles. Squeeze those bottom muscles if you need to. Let's do 8 more. So we can go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Well done. 3, 2 and 1. Lower that leg down, folding back in. Very good. So opposite leg, we're going to extend along that mat. We're going to lift up and lower. Lifting and lowering. So breathe out as you lift up, breathe in as you lower. Good. So using those bottom muscles to extend that leg, lifting and lowering. Well done. Good. Keeping that control, keeping that back nice and flat as you lifting and lowering. Let's do last 8. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg and then slide that leg back in. Well done. So we're going to stay in this 4-point kneeling position, and we're just going to warm up through our arms with our press up movement. So we're going to go down into 8 press ups from here. So just lowering that breastbone down towards the mat. So here we go. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lifting back up. Well done, very good. So let's see if we can do one more set of 8 here, just working through those arms. So here we go. We're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then coming back to that start. Very good. Okay, so we're going to drop straight down onto our fronts from here. So we're going to come down. If you've got a little pillow, you can just use that, or a little towel just to rest under your forehead here. And then we're just going to come with our arms either side of the mat, so in that kind of L shape either side of us here. So just resting my head either down onto that mat, or my forehead just resting on that little pillow or towel. Feet that hip width distance apart. We're just going to work our upper back a little bit here with our swan dive movement. So I want you to keep your chin tucked in. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, I just want you to lift your head and your breastbone off the mat, looking down at that mat. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering down. Keeping that neck nice and long, and keeping that chin tucked in as you lift up, and keeping that tucked in as you lower down. Don't let your chin drop forward as you're lowering down onto the mat. So often we describe, imagine you've got a little piece of fruit just tucked under that chin, and you want to keep it there, lifting up and lowering down. Good. Lifting up, breath in to hold, and as you breathe out, lowering down. Now if you want to, for the last few, you can make it a little bit more difficult. Lifting up, at the same time just hover those hands above the mat and then lower back down. But you don't have to do that if that feels too much. Breath in, as you breathe out, just lifting. It's just a little movement and then lowering down. Well done. Still keeping that core engaged. So you lift up and lowering down. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Excellent. Last few. And lowering down. Let's do one more. And then lowering back down from there. Well done. Okay, so in this position, we're going to have a little stretch into extension. So keeping my hands in this position, I'm going to bring my feet a little bit wider than those hips here. And we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up through that head, that breastbone, those ribs, that tummy, and just gently coming up into that cobra stretch. Breath in here, and as you breathe out, peeling that tummy, those ribs, that breastbone, and head back down onto the mat. Well done. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, keeping that chin tucked in, lifting up. I want you to really think about keeping those shoulder blades down as you come up. Really sink those shoulder blades down towards your bottom, neck long. And as you breathe out, slowly peeling down back onto the mat. Well done. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, keeping that chin tucked in, slowly just going to where you're comfortable, but still keeping those shoulder blades down, that chin tucked in, neck long, and then gently walking, peeling back down onto the mat. Lovely. Let's do one last one. Breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, peeling up gently. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly coming back down onto the mat from there. Well done. So we're just going to lift up, just come a little stretch out into our child pose stretch here. So just sink back down, bottom down towards your heels, reach those hands forward, just stretch through those shoulders. Well done. Breath in and out, relaxing down. Well done. And again, breath in and out, relaxing down here. Very good. One more breath in and out, relaxing down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to just drop that block over to the side. We're going to come round onto my back from here. So just coming down onto your backs, feet and knees that hip width distance apart. Just going to tilt that pelvis forwards and back if you need to, just to find that midpoint between those two movements. Those ribs are nice and soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Okay, so we're going to start with our one leg stretch here. So we're going to bring one leg up into tabletop. As you breathe out, we want to reach one leg away, breathing in as we fold back and lower back down. Good, opposite leg lifted. Lifting here, we're going to reach away, folding back and lower back down. Good. So making sure as we lengthen that leg away, we're keeping that control. We're not letting that back arch. We're keeping that neutral position as I reach my leg away. Well done. Reaching away and folding back. Very good. Okay, now if you can, I'm going to stay here, or if you want to, we can just lift up into tabletop, float the hands up towards the ceiling. Now as we stretch the leg away, we're just going to reach both arms above your head and then fold back. Good, opposite leg lifted, reaching away and folding back. Good, so lifting up, breathing out as you reach away, breathe in as you fold back. Well done, and again. And back. Now if you want to challenge it a little bit more, then we can bring both legs into double tabletop and reach away and fold back. Same again, alternating sides, breathing out as you reach away, breathe in as you fold back. Breathe out as you reach away, breathe in to fold back. Good, nice and controlled, reach away and fold back. But if that feels too much with your leg in double tabletop, just go back to that single leg, and you can always mix and match through those levels as well if you want to. Well done. So breathing out, breathe in to fold back. Breathe out, breathe in to fold back. Very good, and again. Good. Lovely. Now on this next one, if you want to, we can add one more movement and we can add an abdo prep in. So we're going to reach away. As you fold back, bring the arms back, lift the head into abdo prep, lower back down. So we're going to stretch the leg away. As you bring your arms back, keep moving forward those arms, lifting the head into abdo prep, lowering down. Good, so reaching away, folding back, lifting into abdo prep. Good, reach away, folding back and lift into abdo prep. Good, so just bringing those abdominals in a little bit here, dropping in forwards. Good. Reaching away, back, and down. Breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out to lift. Good. Good. Reaching forward. Lovely. Nice, smooth movement. Let's do one more each side. Good. Reach away, back, and forwards. Well done. Lower those legs down one at a time and float those arms back down. Very good. So keeping those feet and knees that hip width distance apart, we're just going to go into our bridge movement here just to mobilise our spines, get our core and our bottom muscles working as well. So arms down by your side, feet not too far away from you so you don't get cramp in your hamstrings. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge, breath in here. And as you breathe out, walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up into that bridge, breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. Let's do a few more here. Lifting up, use that bottom muscle up into that bridge, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly bring that back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up. Use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Keep this pelvis nice and level. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down. Good, just do the last few here, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, gently going back down onto the mat. Good, and again, lifting up. Breath at the top. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine slowly back down onto the mat. Good. So really feel that nice movement as you're lifting up and that peeling back down just segment by segment through that spine back onto the mat. Good. Lifting up again. Good. And slowly down. Let's do one last time. Lifting up, breath into hold. And as you breathe out, gently coming back down onto the mat from there. Well done. Let's bring those knees in. Let's have a quick hug. Just stretch that back out. Well done. Nice breath in and out here. Good. And then just lowering those legs down one at a time. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop our knees over to one side, rotating our head over the opposite direction. Use those toe muscles, lifting up and then over onto the opposite side. So just gently rotating side to side here. Just opening out through that spine. Feels good to do. Just enjoying that stretch. Drop those knees over, lifting back up and over onto that opposite side. Rotating around. Good. Coming back up and over onto that opposite side. Well done. Coming back up. Dropping those knees over. Rotating the opposite way. Brilliant. Last few. Drop those knees over. Well done. Lifting back up. Opposite side. Let's do one more each side. Drop those knees over. Coming back up and over onto that opposite side. Well done. Then bring those arms back down by your side. Then we're going to put one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we can bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch. So just stretching into that bottom muscle here. Just holding that stretch. Just a nice breath in and out. Relaxing down into that little bit further on that out breath if you can. Otherwise, just holding that there. Well done. Just dropping into that stretch. Good. Breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. Really good. And then just lowering the leg down. Do the same on the opposite side. Opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in and out again. On that out breath, if you can, we'll sink down into that stretch just that little bit further if you're able to. And we're just holding that there. Well done. Breathing in and out. And breath in. And if you can on that out breath, just sinking into that stretch just that little bit further. Well done. Breath in and out. Good. And then just lowering that leg down. Very good. So we're going to come back up into sitting just to finish off here. So just sitting comfortably again with those legs crossed, legs out in front. We're just going to relax through those shoulders. Just do a few shoulder rolls here. Well done. And then we're going to drop one hand over to one side. Reach over into that mermaid. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, back up and over. Well done. And again, opposite side. Reaching over. Breath in. And as you breathe out, reaching back up and over. One more each side. Drop down. Reach over. Breath in. And as you breathe out, back up and over. Last time, reach over, lengthening through that side and back, and then relaxing down from there. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me for the class today. I hope you've enjoyed it and see you again soon.